What's poppin'? What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? They can hear me? What's poppin', man? What it look like? Holla at your boy. Huh? Oh, cause then I gotta do the whole resetting the whole thing again. I don't want to go through that. Salute, everybody in the building. I see a lot of people in the building. Raymond Santero, salute. Yeah, I never know them. Salute, Raymond Santero. Iraq 152, salute. You already know the fathers in the building. Papa Song Money, salute. Pilato, my boy, yo, Pilato. I was looking for you the other night, Pilato. DJ Supreme, we popping. You already know DJ Supreme. G Dub Quinn, salute. G Dub Quinn. Flip Brim, that's a fact. Flip Brim in the building. Salute, Flip Brim. You already know. Belly to the brim. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what's within, you heard? Brian Crawley in the building. Salute Brian Crawley. Eli Delgado. Brat. Eli Delgado in the building. Facts. Abdul Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Eli, tell my little man Jay I send my love too, Eli. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We in the building today. You already know, man. You know what I mean? I know it's been a little minute. You know what I'm saying? The work, man, the work. No doubt, Eli, I appreciate that. Venezuela Reyes, salute, boy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the peoples is up in here today, man. I see. Abdul Shakur, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I've been kind of following the situation out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every time you look on the TV, it's up there. They're talking about it. Now they're talking about the reform. Gary Smith, salute Gary Smith, the UK in the building. Salute to the UK. Rodney Butler, salute Rodney Butler. Facts, I see you, Rodney Butler. You know what I'm saying? I've been following it sparingly, you know what I mean? A lot of times I'm on my break and they got the news on and I sit there while I'm eating my food and I'm watching the news and I'm seeing, I'm looking at everything. No doubt, Flip Brim, appreciate you, bro. Facts. And it's we all know that this country is an opportunistic country, period. This land, and one of the songs on my upcoming EP, I had started the song, where I started and I said, they say Christopher discovered America. How's that? You know what I'm saying? When there was people on the land way before that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really going to put all the lyrics out there. I'm just going to say that that's one of them right there. You know what I'm saying? Salute Queen's Finest in the building. Queens in the building. Salute. Gangsta Paradise. You already know. For those who don't know. You know what I'm saying? Jim Roberts. Salute, Jim Roberts. Jim Roberts in the building. Salute. Yeah, man. So I was looking at something. I was looking at statistics. Gemstone the Solid. We rocking, homie. You already know, man. You know what I mean? Really to the stone. Facts. I know you in the ghost. But I was looking at some statistics, right? Now, in a way, when I look at these statistics, I know in the chat, I know for a fact in the chat, KO's gonna have something to say. Iraq probably is gonna have something to say. A couple of heads is gonna say something about it, but I was looking at these statistics, man. Now, in a way, I kind of see where their numbers is coming from, But I want to see what y'all. I want to see what y'all think about this one here. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe someone in the chat, Queen's Finest, KO, Pilato, Gemstone Solid, G Quinn, Jim Roberts, everybody's up in here. Maybe somebody knows something that I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Hypothetically, if I read these numbers, and when I'm gonna show it to y'all, I'm not gonna tell it to y'all. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Y'all already know I don't really like the yapping type of stuff. I like to show black and white. If I don't got no black and white, I ain't throwing it out there. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But um, I'm definitely they can hear me, right? Oh, so I'm Gabe Rodriguez. Salute, boy. That's my boy right there, Gabe Rodriguez. Yeah, so I just want to show you some numbers. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to elaborate on them real quick. But first, I want y'all. But first, I want y'all to hear them. No, I want y'all to see them. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I'm over here. I can't even see because one hand in the other. All right, now check this out, y'all. This is what I want y'all to check it out. Okay, they can see it. Now, y'all see these numbers right here? Let me see something. I'm gonna lower it down. Now you see what it says on the top? It says the number of people shot to death by the police in the United States from 2017 to 2020 by race. Right? So now check these numbers out. So basically they're saying that in 2017 there was 457 white men or women shot by the police. That same year there was 223 black men or women shot by the police. There was 179 Hispanic shot by the police. And then they have 44 as other. Now, what other means? I don't know what that means. That's kind of interesting to also. How you can't be in either of those categories is something different. So then you go to 2018. I already seen them numbers, facts. Okay, you seen them numbers, Brian Crawley? Okay, so all right, so hold on, maybe because let me see something because I missed what they were saying in the chat. Let me see. See. Okay, so nah, nobody said nothing yet. So okay, it comes out like 1,200. Okay, hold on. Let me put that up real quick. Let me put that one up. So Brian Crawley says it comes out like 1,200 whites, 660 blacks shot by police since 2017 under Trump's presidency. That's interesting. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? When Asian may be other. I think that good one. Wait. Who was that? Gary Smith. Salute Gary Smith. Good one. Good pickup right there, Gary Smith. Facts. That's probably Asian. That's probably what the other one that says other is. It's probably Asian or Native American, foreign born, considered other. Oh, okay. Anigmo. That it could be that too. But one of those two, Salute and Igmo, one of those two, it has to be one of those two. It's either they Asian or they like like he said, you know what I'm saying? They Native American, foreign born, considered. Okay, so basically the protest is a symbol for the police problem around the world. United Nations stats on civilian death historically fact. Okay. G. W. Quinn said it's hard to trust numbers because they can be corrupted. Gemstone Silence said I'll be trying to have okay, so 1918 White Sox. So KO is saying that the numbers might be rigged. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. I'm saying this. When was the last school shooting? I mean, if the numbers are correct, yeah, KO, right? I peeped it, right, KO. If the numbers were correct, then it would have represented probably the factor that you had a lot of white males that was running in schools doing the school shootings, and I think all of them got shot except for one or two. Flipping, I feel like a lot of those white killings was death by suicide from trying to hold court in the streets. That's interesting right there, Flip. Put that one up there. That's interesting. So Flip Brim said, I feel like a lot of those white killings was death by suicide from trying to hold court in the streets. I don't know. D Nice, salute D Nice. I see you, D Nice, in the building. They playing with them numbers for when it's said and done. They can show whites get killed too. Yeah, so I was thinking the same thing, Gemstone. But then again, you know what? I think that might be a big factor right there to show that because you got to understand. Like I was saying, the only factor I knew that would had increased it so high was the fact that you had them dudes them kids that was running up in the schools. But I'm not sure if it's been a while since that happened, and these stats is coming from 2017 to 2020. Yeah, police shootings. Yeah, and the school shootings. Yeah, hell yeah. Only two of them got arrested. The other ones got blasted. Oh, but that's true. What someone said also because of this. Some of them dudes killed themselves after they killed all the other people. They also shot themselves. So the suicide. Oh, got you. Mm, nah. Salute, Luis Santiago. Oh, no more solitary confinement. Ooh, we're gonna talk about that one. So cops kill anything, not police or rich or government. Yeah, that's what because that's a good one right there. You know you know what I like about that? Where's that at? G Up Quinn. Did you see the movie? I know a lot of people in here saw the movie Gangs of New York. Did y'all see Gangs of New York? For how many people in here saw Gangs of New York? I know it had to be a lot of people who saw the movie. And if you saw in the movie, they were a gang. The police was a gang, so was the firefighters. Everybody was a gang. Everybody had their own had their own like their own people and their facts, gemstone solid. So whatever they represent, whatever they wore, it was in representation. of what they, who they were. You see what I'm saying? So you had the dude with the hats, the tall hats, had the other dude that was dressing all with their pants all ripped up. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the police, because you got to remember, and I tell a lot of people, if you don't believe me, read the book called Tough Jews. For those who don't know, is the book called Tough Jews, and in that book it tells you East New York, Brooklyn, all that, Brownsville, all that was Irish. All of that was Irish. Trooper Sykes, salute Trooper Sykes. Only 10, 12 population though. Okay. So when they was here first. So what did they do was, since they were here first, they was already establishing themselves. And then a wave of other people started coming, the Italians. The Italians started to come. So now the way they feel is that you got Italians coming, and then you're gonna have them bringing other people, other Spanish people are going to start coming. So now, since we was here first, we have to regulate this land now from the people that's coming. So that's what law enforcement. You see what I'm saying? That's law enforcement. And that's the reason why that's how they came about. You see what I'm saying? Because they felt, hold on, we was here first. We've been here for a while. If you look at it, Murder Inc. is from the Ville. Yeah, a lot of them is from the Ville. Yeah, it's a fact, G-Dub Quinn. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't know the trends. You got to look back at how they were developed. Now, let's be honest. You think that a society would be able to regulate without law enforcement? Let's keep it funky. Without law enforcement, imagine there was no law enforcement. You see what I'm saying? If there was no law enforcement, there'd be a problem. The problem now is that the law enforcement has how you say it, has upgraded to the bad. You see what I'm saying? Because if there was no law enforcement, we'd be living like Mad Max. I know y'all saw the movie Mad Max, and y'all seen how that was. It was every man for himself. Let me tell you something. People may organize or whatever, but if you see that within the organization now there's problems, imagine when you have the whole world that way. You see what I'm saying? Cyrus from the movie Warriors was on that wave, cat. Okay, Abdul Shakur. Oh, good one, Mike High. Salute Mike High. Salute Mike High. Okay. Mike High made a good point. If you look at Mike High's point, he made a good point. Appreciate that, Mike High. Salute Mike High for that one. We also got to take in consideration that the population is bigger. You see what I'm saying? They had a head start. Gito Quinn said, yes, I believe in the community policing itself. Gito Quinn, that would be a beautiful thing. But the problem is that it won't work. It won't work unless policies and procedures necessary. Therefore, we need someone to police the policies and procedures of our land. Ooh, KO. Oh, KO came through. Where's that at? Did he get up? No, no, no. Hold on. Salute KO in the building. KO came through with that one. You know, the introvert, you got to look at it from a lot of perspectives, right? I look at it from a perspective that we need better structure in our law enforcement. But also, we also got to look at the fact that, you know, like G. Quinn, he believes in the community policing itself. Like I said, y'all saw Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Y'all saw all the movies, Escape from New York. If y'all saw the movie Escape from New York, do y'all know what they did with New York? With the city behind me right here? From looking out this window behind me. Do you know what they did with this whole city in Escape from New York? It became a big prison. Nah, you wasn't in no cell or none of that. Nah, you probably had your own building. But the whole island was a prison. You know what I'm saying? You had to live off the land. I think they brought food to it. And you know what I'm saying? People going to war for that food just to survive on that land. You see what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword. You know, in my opinion, that won't work. Everyone wants to be a boss now. Bingo, Chris Brown. Chris Brown hit it on the head. That would be one of the biggest problems right there. Chris Brown hit that one right on the head. That would be a big problem. You know what I'm saying? It would be a big problem when you won't be able to get everyone to humble themselves down to the point where they say, you know, collectively we can achieve more. Most people they're gonna be like, nah, I'm running the show. I did this, that, and the third, and that's what kills it all. And that's what kills it all the time. That's what kills it all the time. Everybody wants to run and trip and bump everybody else just to get to the throne. And they lose sight, lose vision, and then everything goes haywire. It always happens that way. I think y'all saw it happen. If y'all been following for months, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Everyone's a boss, but still won't for corporate. Ah, Chris Brown, good point. Power Troopers. Fat Gary Smith. G. Quinn said, John, yeah, that's Escape from New York, John Carpenter. It would be a big problem, yo. Because the problem is that Jay Grimy, salute Jay Grimy. I see you throwing them leaves up. That's my dude right there. I remember Jay Grimy when he was man small. You know what I mean? Grown man now. That's what's up. But yeah, man, you know, that's something that we really got to think about, man. Now, you see how they try to concentrate the situations and put certain situations on the air. You know, I think that there's always a political scam behind a lot of things. No lie. Cause I'm gonna show you something. And and that's a fact, Jay Grimy. Yeah, that's my son right there. Hey yo, let me show y'all something. I think y'all need to see this right here. Right? And I was bugging when I saw this because I was saying to myself, I said, I didn't even hear about this. I didn't even hear about this, yo. Hold on a second. I gotta get this. All right, so check it. Let me let y'all see this right here. So Y'all can bug out with me. Look at this right here. We see that we're suffering the same abuses. Latinos hear stories echoed in police brutality protests. Now, I was looking at this article right here, and I was reading it, and what got to me was I didn't even know this right here. So it says here on Saturday night, just before 11, California Highway Patrol officers opened fire on the car of Eric Salgado, who was driving in East Oakland, killing the 23-year-old and injuring his pregnant girlfriend. It was the second time in 4 days that the Bay Area law enforcement killed a Latino man suspected of property crimes. Sean Monterosa, 22, was shot dead in Vallejo on the 2nd of June by police responding to calls of looting. Monterosa was on his knees when an officer opened fire through his car window, the city's police chief said. The deaths of Salgado and Monterosa were new tragedies unfolding even before the communities of color in the San Francisco Bay Area had a chance to absorb the previous trauma. So, D Nice, you heard about that? I didn't even hear about that, bro. James Washington. Yeah, it's I'm glad that you can see it too, James Washington, because I be saying to myself like, damn, bro, it's happening everywhere. The reform was needed, and hopefully that will be the change that was needed. But we talking about a 23-year-old and a 22-year-old killed in 4 days. They killing the kids out there, yo. They murking the kids. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, that's true too, Abdul Shakur, what you just put up there. I was reading about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? But, I was looking at that one right there and I was saying to myself, yo, I didn't even know about that. I see some people did in here and some people didn't. I see Chris Brown like, damn. We talking about a 23-year-old kid and a pregnant girl in the car getting shot up. Then another kid on his knees getting shot up. This is why I agree with Muhammad Ali. I definitely agree with Muhammad Ali, man. All lives matter, bro. It's happening to everybody, bro. It's not to look or point at any direction. It's to know that we're all feeling the same thing, and the resolution comes from a input piece by piece from all those directions that went through the hardships. Let me show y'all an example of what reform is. For example, we was in HDM, right? And I want y'all opinion on this type of reform right here, because y'all gonna bug out. We was in HDM Bing. HDM was bars. The cell doors is bars. They killed one inmate in the back, and then people started rioting, and then every day there was mad people getting beat down, sent to the hospital, lighting mattresses on fire, putting the whole Bing on fire. It was so dark in there from the fire and the smoke that dudes had to put their head in the toilet to breathe or go down on the floor. when the Prisoners' Rights Project came in there and they did all their stuff and all their legal stuff, their reform was to open up a new Bing to house the same inmates that were in HDM. Now, what did the new Bing consist of? Well, instead of bars, because they felt that people were getting cut, because if you walk too close to the bars, the dude could reach out the bars and cut you. So now, when you went to OBCC, is a door. There's no more bars. Now you're more enclosed now, because the only little bit of freedom you're gonna have is when they open up the tray slot to put your tray in the tray slot. Other than that, when that tray slot is locked, you're basically locked in there. That's it. There's no. So now, in the blink of an eye, when you was doing like 3-4 years in HDM Bing and you was used to the bars and that type of freedom, now you're really locked in, because now they put you in a cell where you can't stick your arm out and you can't even see out. Period. You see what I'm saying? They changed the whole atmosphere. What did that do? That made more people, everybody go out to wreck now. Even people that's not supposed to go out to the yard, they was going out to the yard because now they was like, I'd rather go out in the yard and get cut and get beat up than be in this cell 24 hours, because now I'm really locked in here. See, the mental is starting to kick in. You see what I'm saying? The mental is starting to kick in, and now it's a whole different story. You see what I'm saying? Yes, that was their reform. That was the reform that they said was a reform. But was it really a reform? On the low, it was more security. If you ask me, I don't think it was reform. I think it was more security, if you ask me. Yeah, D Nice, you can't even stick your arm out or nothing, bro. You had dudes sticking up, what they call sticking up the slot is when you stick out your hands and you hold the slot and the CEO's telling you, yo, close the slot. And you like, yo, I ain't closing nothing. Yo, close the slot. Yo, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Yo, you got to close the slot. I'm not closing nothing, because now the person is feeling he wants that air. Facts. Ooh, who put that up there? Who said that? Good one, Abdul Shakur. That's what I'm talking about. So how was that reform? To me, it was more security. And they put it as reform. You see? Because they did make reform. But the reform that they made was to up the security. And when they upped the security, psychologically, it became another enhancement to what a person was suffering already. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I say, man, it's happening to everybody, man. It has no designation. Everybody's going through it. Facts, Chris Brown, is a mental game. And can you believe that, if it wasn't for somebody sending me that about those two kids, I wouldn't even have known that. Why is that? You see what I'm saying? Oh, word G'd up Quinn, I gotta check that out. Why is that? Those type of things are important, man. Because I never knew nothing about none of those things. What happened to those kids, and that's sad, and that's wrong. That one went kind of quiet. It got a little publicity in there, but you got to search for it. It shouldn't be that way, because you got other ones that have been publicized and out there, and here's one where, imagine what those mothers is going through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through it. So the solution is never to segregate yourself by saying that we going through this. And now when I say we, I'm talking about me, him. No, I'm talking about it's supposed to be all of us. We all going through it. And that's the reason when you see those marches, you see all those races there. You see white, black, Spanish. You see everybody there. That's the first step. The second step, facts, James Washington, there is. I'm giving them the solution. First solution is to know that, you know what I'm saying, to know that we shouldn't segregate ourselves. Because the only people we should segregate ourselves, to my opinion, is rats, child molesters, rapos. You know what I'm saying? Get them out the way. But other than that, we need each other's. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, hopefully this reform, it's not more of a up on security. You see what I'm saying? Because we went through it in the system. And every time they came out with a reform, it upped in security. So I give everybody a little jewel there. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta believe me. All you gotta do is think. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is think. You know what I mean? All I can do is give you the idea. From then on, you gotta do your own. You gotta do your own thing. You know how Bones said in matter of fact, I'm supposed to have him up here soon. Yeah, I'm supposed to have Bones up here soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know how he said it in training day. He said, yo, you gotta put your own work in around here. You know what I'm saying? But no, I ain't gonna lie, man. Another thing is be careful. Another thing is that virus thing is going up in all those places where, like for example, Miami, Florida, Texas. You notice in those places it went up. The COVID cases going crazy up there. But they were also one of the first ones to open up. You see how regulation helps us. We don't like it. But guess what? It does help us. We wouldn't be here today without some type or some sort of regulation. Because if we was all run rampant, forget about it. It will be like 1,000,001 opinions and never will be a solution. See what I'm saying? So regulation is it's needed. And a lot of times regulation can't come from either party. It has to come from from a neutral party. You know what I'm saying? A party that's neutral. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. But I've been watching around, man. I've been watching around. I've been checking it out. I just wanted to say upcoming on my next episode. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day. I got a brother that's from the Philippines that he did time in the pen. And he was doing his thing. He was putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? He was putting that work in. Me and him, we're gonna vibe. We definitely gonna vibe. The thing was the time zone is different because he's from the Philippines. So, oh, Chris Brown. Yo, Chris Brown. Oh, Chris Brown in the loop. Hey, yo, salute Chris Brown. Hey, yo, Chris Brown. You Chris Brown. Yo, Chris Brown is something. Chris Brown is something. Ah, yeah. I'ma holla at bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna holla at bro because you know I think it's something that a lot of people want to see. I like talking with people like that because I know the struggles that I went through. I know what it was to do years in the bank. You know what I'm saying? To scrape your bed down to the silver and, to burn it down to you could put butter on it, make toast. And I know how it was when they wasn't giving you no food and you had to eat the cabbage and all that. Oh, that's coming soon, Gabe. You already know summertime is here. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Now it's coming, G Dub Quinn. The structure is coming. You know what I'm saying? The structure's coming. One thing that I've been working on, as y'all can see, is my little video editing. That's why I did that last video. Um, you know what I'm saying, with Todd Guns, Mario Machete, and all of them in there. But they kill addicts and dealers in the Philippines, President. Oh yeah, they strict over there. Yeah. But yeah, man, I got a good little lineup coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been working hard, trying to get a lot of things going. Like I said, I still got the EP coming. Um, I had little technical difficulties getting it through. Some places they on phase 4, right, babe? On phase 4, 3, 4, 3. Well, some places on phase 3. Some phases are getting to other phases, but um, Philippines got hit hard. Well, Gary Smith, they got hit hard with the what? COVID. Um, they're going through phases, so they're gonna be opening up some studios. I do admit down there, what I'm saying, I had more accesses to it, but everything comes with patience, man. Gary Smith, so hold up. You said the Philippines got hit hard with what? Brian Crawley. That's how China deals with their opium crisis. They would shoot you where you stand if they caught you with opium. Oh, okay. Well, ISIS. Okay, G Dub Quinn. Okay. Oh, Tipsy up in here. Tipsy, salute the UK. Hey, yo, Tipsy, man, make sure you send my boy 21 Savage my love, man. Cause I definitely been listening. I've been on my 21 Savage joint for a minute now. Yeah. Oh yes, I heard about that Gary Smith. You know what's crazy, Gary Smith? I ain't gonna lie. I was reading a book called. It's about all the mobs around the world. Did y'all know they have mobs all around the world? On like mafia, no lie, Indian, all different types of mafia. Word, word, the mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got some things coming, man. I got some things coming, and I got some things coming. Tipsy. Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we got Turkish ones in the UK. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, you know, doing the little researches that I be doing. The reason I do them is for to help people who are looking for the solution or answer. I can't say that I can come up with every answer, but I can say that I will try to find it as best as I can. That's the same way when I help people out with the law. I always tell them, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you 110%. You know what I'm saying, and make sure that we get it there. Yeah, Nigerian mafia are hard. Oh, Gary Smith, you know about? I forgot the name of the book. I got it from the Edward R. Hamilton bookseller. and they talk about all the mobs around the world. You know what I mean? I was reading this book, Turkish mobs, yeah, all that Nigerian mobs, all these countries have their own mob, their own mafia type. You know what I'm saying? Like we know here with the Italians and stuff like that, because they had the popularity here. But in other spots, in other places, in countries, same thing going on. Was going on? Probably still, because in some countries they just still ain't changed. The hidden hand runs the mob around the world. Giuseppe Mazzini. Okay, okay. Brian Crawley. Brian Crawley came through with the Vito Corleone. Know what I'm saying? Papa Saw Money. What up, baby boy? Papa Saw Money. That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? I was reading that book, man, and I really learned about a lot of those mobs around the world. Doing the same things they was doing over here. Albanian. I knew a lot of Albanians too. You know what I mean? Straight up. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's good to see everybody, man. It's good to see everybody, man. It ain't the rag like it used to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still here, man. The cat is still here. You already know. You know what I'm saying? We still building. We still building. We still getting to tell us from the WAP side. Tell us when the WAP side's coming back. For those of y'all that don't know, tell us on the WAP side. We'll be coming back. You know what I'm saying? Another 3 episodes will tell from the WAP side. Yep. I mean, that's one thing. Number 2, I was thinking, I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. But on Friday, I was thinking, I just throw on the speaker, and we get it jumping up in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta let me know. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess nobody's Friday up. You know what I'm saying? But I figured like, yo, let's jam a little. We ain't did that in a while. Remember how we used to jam all the time? I used to be over here with my red stripes. I used to be over here with the red stripes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I say, let's pull out the speaker, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, what book, Chris Brown? Oh man. I believe it was the mob influence or mob something around the world. You know what I'm saying? The where to find it at is Edward R. Hamilton, bookseller. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Edward R. Hamilton is the best bookseller to buy books from. I done bought over 1,000 and plus books from them. No lie. From Edward R. Hamilton. I bought mad books. We talking about a decade of buying books from them. You know what I'm saying? Eli Delgado said, let's get it. John Smith, salute John Smith. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, G-Dub Quinn. So I think Friday, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, you know what I mean? Let's turn up a little bit. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something. We deserve it. You know what I mean? How many times we've been up here on our X-Files stuff, trying to solve things? How many times we've been up here? Some people weren't feeling good. We had to give them inspiration. We had to pull them up. How many times we was over here and you know what I'm saying, and we was going through the dramas and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's only right that we get our little chill time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris Brown, Edward R. Hamilton, bookseller. You know what I'm saying? So I felt, yo, why not turn up with the peoples? You know what I'm saying? We just turn up. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to spit or something, you know what I'm saying? And they got something going on behind them, like some type of background music or beat, or they can hear my beat, you know what I'm saying? I throw them up. I share the screen, I throw them up and let them spit. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem doing that. I ain't got no problem doing that. Splash Alka, whoever, you know what I'm saying? They can come through. Know what I mean? And we could, a little something different, man. It's 4th of July coming up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we did this during the quarantine. Y'all already know. During the quarantine, people were stressed out. They call Armstrong, salute, salute, uprise, uprise. You know what I'm saying? We did this during the quarantine. People were stressed out. We was over here bugging out. You know what I'm saying? We did trivia. Remember, we did the trivia. We did the game trivia and all that. You know what I'm saying? Eli Delgado was the last winner on that one. You know what I'm saying? E-Dog, I think, was one of the first ones. You know what I'm saying? We did a couple of things because at these times, you don't want to overthink things. Sometimes that be one of our worst mistakes. We overthink things. Think about that one. You know what I'm saying? Everything good, Joe Smith. You already know. You know what I'm saying? We just, we was kicking it about some statistical numbers that I saw about, police shootings and things like that. When we was talking about, how the streets would be without reform, without, how the streets would be without if we had a police ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How would it be? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Um, Khalees Taylor, what up, what up, what up? Salute. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things, you know what I mean? Is we do these things because even though we're aware that things are against us, we still have the ability to survive against whatever comes. You know, that's how you survive. That's how I survived all them years. Even if the odds are against me, even if the things don't look right, some way, somehow you find a way to win. And you look at the brighter side of things. You see what I'm saying? So I figure, we turn up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's something that is needed. You know what I'm saying? The people's needed. We got a lot of stress in the world right now. A lot of stress in the world. A lot of problems. You know what I mean? Bob Marley says, so much struggle in the world. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If there's any Jamaicans in here, any West Indians in here, if there is somewhere in here, then y'all gonna know this song right here, right? First, hold on. Salute, 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 Khalees Taylor. Appreciate you. Thank you, Khalees. So he said, Dreadlock no live in a ten of his dime. Too much watchy, 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 too much shush, 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 shush. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, you remember that? Dreadlocks don't live in a tenement, yeah. Dreadlocks don't live in a tenement, yeah. Too much watchy, 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 too much. Yeah, yeah, that. I don't know. Listen, no, if you know a real Jamaican, he gonna tell you, I know that's joint. You heard? I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you, yo. Tipsy Brimstone said, "Oh, hey, y'all, a blood clap." Yo, my daughter named Khalees just said, "You welcome, Wildcat." Oh, thank you. You welcome. Thank you. Oh, another thing. Oh, Tipsy Brimstone said, "My dad." That reminds me of yo. Hey, yo, Tipsy. I grew up with them joints where dreadlock don't live in the tenement. Yeah, too much watchy, 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 too much. Hey yo, I'm telling it. Yeah, Nicole Armstrong. Oh, Nicole Armstrong. Salute Nicole Armstrong. She said Tenement Yard by Jacob Miller. Yo, they be coming through. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, look, all them dreads been smoking for who knows how long. And look at where they at. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? So they better legalize it already. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's high, everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about just bud, all that other crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, they'll do their law thing whenever they do it. I'll wait. I ain't in a rush right now. You know what I'm saying? But when they do, Juan over Olivencia. What up, Juan? Yeah, man, I try to, man. I try to, man. I want the people to have the same type of vibe. You know what I mean? I want the people to have that vibe where, you know what I'm saying, man. They keep a smile even though it's a frown place. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want it to be, man. But yo, unfortunately, the cat got to get up out of here, man, because I got to get to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody in here. I appreciate all your input. You know what I'm saying? Facts, G Dub Quinn. I appreciate everything that y'all bring to the table, man, because it's always a piece of a puzzle that creates a picture of progression. You heard? It's a piece of a puzzle that always creates progression, man. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what us as people do. You know what I'm saying? We make changes. We make changes with unification. We make changes by elaborating. We make changes by having understanding. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It goes left. You already know. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to go left. It's easy. It's going right where you got to be cautious. You see what I'm saying? Facts, Papa Song Money. Facts, Tipsy Brimstar. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. No doubt, Juan Olivencia. No doubt, bro. You know I got you, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. And you know what? Salute to you, man, for being strong too, man. Don't let me make you forget that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for being strong, man, for being able to keep yourself sane and keep yourself positive and keep yourself focused on the rest that you went through. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm appreciating. I'm glad that my words help. You know what I'm saying? But I respect the fact that you still here and you still moving strong. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, bro. Stay strong. You know what I mean? But yo, I'm up out of here, man. The cat is in the building. You know what I'm saying? The cat is up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but love. You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Maurice Davis, salute. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Shout out 105 Records. Shout out my son Brazy K. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hercs. Shout out to Billy. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? Though, let's get it. Let's stay positive and let's stay on the right path, man. The wrong path put you on your ass, man. Trust me, man. You don't want to be sitting on that. Don't use your cushion for that.